Being a redhead used to be pretty tough, largely due to the crude efforts of a certain foul-mouthed cartoon character. Luckily, flame-hued hair has undergone a glamorous Hollywood revival, with everyone from major celebs to influential fashionistas rocking some fiery locks. And dress-up options have gotten better too, with blockbuster superheroes like Black Widow and Scarlet Witch finally offering costume choices for ginger gals. Of course, if you happen to be OG redhead stunner Julianne Moore's daughter, you can just go as your famous mom, since the resemblance is already uncanny. If Liv Freundlich, Moore's daughter with director Bart Freundlich, actually did dress up as one of her mother's characters, chances are people would just think a time-traveling Moore stepped into their party. In a slideshow published by InStyle, it's clear that Liv inherited her mother's ivory skin, slim figure, and of course, vibrant red hair. But while Liv clearly won the genetic lottery in terms of looks, does she resemble her mother in other ways? While many people may cringe at the thought of turning into their parents, most of their mothers aren't Julianne Moore. The Academy Award winner is not only beautiful and extraordinarily talented, but by many accounts, a lovely person. When the Museum of Moving Image paid tribute to her career in 2015, multiple celebs praised the star for her generosity, sincerity, and kindness, according to IndieWire. It seems her daughter Liv Freundlich and son Caleb have both inherited the sweetness gene, with Moore describing them to Metro as, quote, really nice kids. Freundlich also shares her mother's passion for making the world a better place, with Moore telling people how her daughter inspired her to take action against gun violence in the wake of the deadly Sandy Hook shootings. A 2019 Instagram post showed the pair participating in a march in support of Wear Orange, a gun reform movement. However, the delightful duo does differ in key ways, especially when it comes to tech savviness. As Moore revealed on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, the Big Lebowski star accidentally queued up a recording to send to a friend, one in which she and her husband were discussing the pal in question's divorce. Luckily, Freundlich saved the day by pointing out that the message wouldn't be sent if Moore just went somewhere without a signal. It sounds like Julianne Moore couldn't be happier to have Liv Freundlich as a mini-me. In a 2008 interview with The Guardian, she confessed to hoping for a daughter. Moore told the outlet, "I always tell my little girl that I can remember lying in the bathtub when I was pregnant, and I say I wished and wished for a girl and got her." In an equally touching Instagram post to mark Freundlich's 18th birthday, Moore described her as, quote, the daughter that I dreamed of. While Freundlich is growing into a carbon copy of Moore in terms of appearance, it doesn't seem like the 19-year-old is necessarily set on following her parents' careers in showbiz. In a CBS This Morning appearance, Moore noted,
"People ask her about acting. She's like, not that."
However, that was all the way back in 2016, and Freundlich may have since warmed up to the thought of a career in the spotlight. Moore will certainly be able to guide her daughter on how to make it in the movies, but for now, she sticks to advising on preserving their very similar looks, lots of sunscreen and minimal brow plucking. As if timeless beauty and a great sense of humor weren't enough, Julianne Moore can also count a formidable acting talent amongst her many gifts. Known for her nuanced portrayals of complex, troubled women, Moore has enjoyed a long and varied career, somehow managing to be both an indie darling and a Hollywood superstar. She won an Oscar for 2014's Still Alice and is one of only 2 women to secure the prestigious Triple Crown trio of awards on the European Film Festival circuit. But despite her many career accomplishments, Moore confessed to Metro, "The thing I am proudest of is my family in my life." She went on to gush about her son and daughter, telling the outlet, "They do well in school, they have a lot of friends, they have a lot of interests." No wonder Moore is proud. Sounds like talent runs in the family. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.